I am Dr. Sandeep Rahar, Head of Department at Khalsa College of Pharmacy, Amritsar. Today's lecture is for the pharmacy second year students. The subject name is Drug Store and Business Management. So in the last lecture, we were discussed about the tenders or quotations, the items which are going to purchase by a certain department, either private or government. So the purchase department of that particular organization, they call the quotations or the tenders from the different suppliers or the traders or the manufacturers, so that the purchasing of the items can be conducted. So after receiving the tenders, next part is the opening of tenders. So the concerned department which receives the tenders from different traders or the suppliers, they will send the tenders received to the purchase department. So the purchase department, after receiving the tenders, they enter the tenders into the concerned register which has been there for the tenders or the quotations purpose. A register has been maintained by the purchase department, or the so-called register may be named as tender register or the quotation register, as the name suits, or the suggested by the or the decided by the particular department. So the tenders received, they are entered in the register with the serial numbers, the total number of tenders received, the date of receiving, and the number of pages in the tender. So for example, the serial number of tender is 8/10 out of 10, total 10 tenders /6. So 6 means the number of pages. So 8th number of tender out of 10 tenders has the 6 pages. So by this way, the entry of tenders can be recorded in the register meant for the purpose of tenders. Clear? Then sometimes we have seen that, or it has been seen that the tenders they received late, the entry of such tenders should also be recorded in the register, and the a particular remark can be written on that tender or in the entry column of the late received tenders. The remark may be the tender received late, hence rejected. So each and every tender must be recorded in the register meant for the tenders or the quotations. Clear? So I mean to say that both the tenders, either they received in time or they received late, they must be entered in the register maintained for the purpose. Okay. Now the for the opening of the tenders, a committee has been constituted by the senior officials of the particular organization. A committee has been constituted. They open the tenders along with the representative of the traders or the supplier or the manufacturer of the company who sent the tenders to sell the items. Clear? The representative of the supplier or the trader or the manufacturer can also be present during the opening of the tenders along with the committee constituted for that purpose. Okay. So the committee, it opens the tenders, and each and every member of the committee must have to sign on each and every tender, each and every page of the tender, and also on the register in which the entry of the tenders has been done. Clear? So the committee member even also sign on the tenders who received late and rejected. Clear? So in the presence of the committee constituted for the opening of the tenders, they open the tenders and sign each and every tender, and or you can say the each and every page of the tender along with the register where the tenders has been, the entry has been entered. Clear? So now after receiving the tenders, so before that, I told you that there is proper serial number, total number of tenders, number of pages, each and everything should be entered in the register. So this is because the chances of missing any tender or any page of the tender are very less by doing so. Clear? So this is the, you can say, procedure to how to open the tenders. Now after that, after receiving, a comparative statement has been prepared by the purchase department. Comparative statement means there is a comparison. So this is a written document in which the name of items along with specification, rates per unit and other terms and conditions, they are entered, or you can say the similar items, they are entered on the one particular document of the comparative statement. So which is also signed by the person who prepared the comparative statement, and the person who checked the comparative statement, he must also has to sign on the comparative statement. So each and every item against which the quotations or the tenders has been received, the comparative statement has been prepared, and the officials of the purchase department, after go through the comparative statement, they selected the supplier who is going to get the purchase order of the particular item. So the purchase order has been given to the supplier or the trader who you can say, who offer the lowest rate of the item along with proper specification which required by the particular organization or the particular purchase department, and other term and conditions. So next is the purchase order. So after go through all the comparative statements, the purchase department, they prepare the purchase orders to purchase the items. So this is the, you can say, the opening of tenders, preparation of comparative statements, and the purchase order.